Hey everyone, Scott here. I'm going to cover Australia's next 78 boom locations. This is your daily property update. Cheap suburbs are dead. Now in this update, I'm going to reveal the next 78 boom locations. Also, the locations that will jump 100K in the next 6 months. I'm going to give you a warning of where not to invest, where everyone's telling you to invest at the moment. So be very, very careful, guys. So first up, the idea of a cheap suburb in Australia is actually quickly disappearing. In fact, cheap suburbs now are becoming dead in Australia. Not in 5 years, not 10 years. This is happening right now. Now we're about to cross 1,000 suburbs with $1 million price tag. This is crazy, guys. And the places we used to call affordable, they're actually vanishing real fast. Now it's not just Sydney anymore. Perth, Brisbane, and even regional Western Australia and regional Queensland, properties under $1 million are fast disappearing. Now some suburbs are growing so quickly, they're going to jump 100 grand in value in just 6 months. So what does it mean when $1 million doesn't buy you a premium anymore? It actually just gets your foot in the door. Now, even if the outer suburbs are crossing that line, first home buyers and investors, where are they going to go? Now, are we witnessing the slow death of affordability in Australia's housing market? Let's unpack it all. So hey everyone, it's Scott here, and this is your daily property update. Every day, I unpack one big story shaping Australia's property market. So if you want to stay ahead of the curve and invest like an industry insider, hit that subscribe button. Let's dive in. The new data from Ray White shows Australia is on track to hit 1,000 $1 million suburbs in 2026. Right now, we're sitting at about 923. Over the next 12 months, 78 more suburbs are expected to cross that $1 million median house price tag. And they're not at all where you'd expect. Let's look into who's leading the charge and where the next price jumps are coming from. First up, Perth is dominating. 22 of the 78 predicted new $1 million suburbs are in WA's capital, more than any other city. So much for all the gurus saying it's time to stop investing in Perth. Now, most of the gurus came out and said 3-4 months ago, stop investing in Perth. They are dead wrong. Couldn't be any more wrong than that. Just so you know, I put my own daughter into a property in Perth just the other week. Now, this price growth isn't just inner ring gentrification. These are outer and middle suburbs with double-digit annual growth. Check out this suburb, Roleystone. Now it's 992,000, tracking towards 1.12 million. Check out these suburbs: Padbury, Bayswater, Tuart Hill, Serpentine. All are on track for 1 million plus. Perth's story is simple: low base, high growth, expanding outwards. Inner suburbs are already above 1 million, and the pressure is pushing further out. If you see Perth as a mining town, and that's what you're hearing from all the gurus out there, you've got to get past that, guys. At some point, a city and a population goes past what it originally was. Sydney was a settlement at one point with 200 people, and it then becomes a city. Now, that's a bit of an extreme example, but this is what's actually happening to Perth. It is way past and way beyond being a simple mining town. It is now a city with a very diverse economy. Next up, Brisbane is closing the gap on Melbourne. 17 new suburbs are expected to break the $1 million mark, led by Alcester. 991K will pass $1 million. Karana Downs, River Hills, Mango Hill, all pushing through the $1 million mark. Here's what's interesting. Many of these suburbs sit in the exact corridors Freedom started investing in years gone past. Ipswich, Moreton Bay. That's not a coincidence. It's the result of identifying long-term growth fundamentals early. Affordability, infrastructure, population growth, and load-based prices. This is the classic ripple effect. Affordability draws bites out and prices follow. Adelaide's showing strong expansion. Adelaide's also on the move with 11 new entrants predicted. Bellevue Heights, Wollonga, Plympton, Flinders Park are all showing 7 to 8% annual growth and pushing toward 1 million plus. This is expansion from the traditional inner hills markets into southern and western corridors. Sydney, the heavyweight keeps punching. Now, of course, Sydney still has the most $1 million suburbs. 322 right now, expected to hit 336 next year. But here's the twist. These new $1 million suburbs are the last affordable pockets left, mostly outer west and southwest. Currans Hill, Hassel Grove, Glendenning, Rosemeadow, all between 986K and 995K will break the $1 million mark. Sydney's story isn't about high growth, it's about supply exhaustion. Even the fringe is no longer cheap. Canberra and regional areas. Canberra is holding steady, just hit 3 new suburbs crossing the line. All hovering around the $1 million mark, minimal growth. So what's the takeaway? If you're an investor, you don't need to chase blue chip anymore. The next $1 million suburbs are in the middle and outer rings. If you're a home buyer, the affordable areas are changing fast. What's under 1 million today may not be next year. If you're in Perth or Brisbane, this is your moment. These markets are still running and the data backs it. The big warning though is that many of the gurus are going to start pushing their clients out into the regions. Be very, very careful, guys, because you've got to look at growth over 10 to 15 years. Take a look at this report here by CoreLogic. They ran the numbers. get to the capital cities, get to the big regional areas. When I mean regional, they still classify areas like Gold Coast, Geelong, and so forth as regional. These are not regional. These are cities in their own right. So you want to be in these concentrated areas of population, because long-term, as per the CoreLogic data, capital cities, the large areas, do grow more over time. You're not looking for growth in 1 or 2 years. You're looking for growth over 10 to 15 years. Guys, if you like this and want more like this, you want to invest like a property insider, hit that subscribe button. That's your property update for today. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.